Today I'm taking you with me to Santa Margherita Ligure and Rapallo, one of the prettiest towns on the Ligurian coast. I started the morning by hopping on a 3:50 train from Genoa, and in less than half an hour I was already surrounded by pastel buildings, palm trees, and the classic Riviera atmosphere. Santa Margherita Ligure has ancient origins. The area was already inhabited in Roman times, though the first documented settlement appears in the 10th century, when it was known as Pila and Corte. In 1229, the villages fell under the rule of the Republic of Genoa, which shaped much of their development. The town was heavily damaged in 1432 during Venetian naval attack, leading to major reconstruction in the following decades. In 1608, the two historic nuclei, Pila and Corte, were officially united and dedicated to Saint Margaret of Antioch, giving the town its current name. During the 17th and 18th centuries, it grew as a maritime and fishing center, with fortifications built to defend against pirate raids. After the fall of Genoese Republic in 1797, Santa Margherita passed through Napoleonic and the Savoyard rule. The big transformation came in the 19th century, when wealthy Ligurian and foreign families built villas, gardens, and hotels, turning it into one of the first Riviera resort towns. Today, it's known for its marina, elegant promenade, and its location right next to Portofino, but it still keeps that historic Ligurian charm. By the time I arrived, it was definitely lunchtime, so I stopped at Panificio Fior di Ponti. If you're visiting, go. It's affordable, right in the city center, and perfect if you want to try traditional Ligurian pastries. Their focaccia is amazing. I grabbed a few pieces and headed down to the port to eat it with a view of the marina. Honestly, the perfect budget lunch. After eating, I walked over to Spiaggia Pubblica Travello. It's a great little public beach, completely free. The space is limited, so it gets busy, but it's still worth it. I stayed for about 2 hours, swam, read a bit, and had a beer before continuing my journey to Rapallo. Rapallo has a long history that goes all the way back to Roman times, and its name is first mentioned in documents from the 10th century. In the Middle Ages, it became an important coastal settlement under the Republic of Genoa, especially because of its position along the Gulf of Tigullio. In 1494, King Charles VIII of France signed the Peace of Rapallo here during his campaign through Italy, making the town briefly a center of European diplomacy. Recurring pirate attacks in the 16th century led to the construction of Rapallo's iconic seaside castle in 1551, built specifically to defend the town from raids. After the fall of the Genoese Republic in 1797, Rapallo went through the Napoleonic period and then became part of the Kingdom of Sardinia, eventually unified with the Kingdom of Italy in 1861. In the 19th century, the arrival of the railway transformed Rapallo into a fashionable seaside resort, attracting writers, aristocrats, and travelers from across Europe. The town is also known internationally for the Treaties of Rapallo, the 1920 treaty between Italy and Kingdom of Serbs, Croats, and Slovens, and the 1922 treaty between Germany and Soviet Russia. both signed here and influential in shaping post-World War I Europe. Today Rapallo blends elegant resort vibes with medieval heritage, making it a perfect mix of history, culture and coastal views. One of the icons of Rapallo is its seaside castle. It was built in 1551 to defend the town from pirate attacks, which were a real threat along the coast. Today is restored and often used for exhibitions, but even just walking around it is super picturesque. The Basilica of Saints Gervasio and Protasio is the main church of Rapallo, and its origins go way back. The first mention of a church on this site appears in documents from the 10th century. The structure was rebuilt in the 12th century in a Romanesque style, and for a long time it served as the spiritual center of the town. Over the centuries, especially between the 17th and 18th centuries, the basilica was expanded and transformed, gaining the Baroque appearance it has today. One interesting detail is that the church is dedicated to twin martyrs, Saints Gervasius and Protasius, whose cult was particularly strong in the northern Italy during the early Middle Ages. The neoclassical facade was added in the 1800s, giving the basilica a more modern, symmetrical look from the outside. Inside you will find ornate side chapels, marble decorations, and artworks by Ligurian artists, reflecting the town's long religious tradition. Cost: train from Genova to Santa Margherita Ligure, €3.40. Lunch, €6. Beer, Spiaggia Pubblica Ravello, €3. Snacks in Rapallo, €8. Train from Rapallo to Genova, €3.40. What can we learn? Walking along the coast between Santa Margherita Ligure and Rapallo, you really feel the old Riviera charm. The early 20th century resort vibe, grand villas, and seaside promenades. It's a reminder that sometimes the best part of travel is simply slowing down and noticing how a place keeps its history alive. And this stretch of Liguria does that beautifully. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Walking the World. Please like and subscribe. Follow my new podcast, Italia Inside Out, on Spotify for quick 5-15-minute stories from everyday life in Italy. Keep dreaming, keep exploring, and keep living your best life. Ciao.